I am very grateful for the opportunity to be with you today and to both have the opportunity to have preached at the Mass this morning, but also now to have an opportunity to speak with you for a few moments about a vision of life and ministry in our diocese. The story about the scout troop here is very inspiring. And it says to me that that even without a lot of direction from the top, that those kinds of ministries are taking hold and that people are paying attention closely to the need for us to do the kind of evangelism I spoke about in my sermon, but particularly with the young people of our communities. And so I should share with you, if you have not heard this news, that we are endeavoring at this moment on the diocesan level to bring on board into the ministry of our diocese a full-time youth director. And as we do that one of the charges in that search for a person to come and do youth work is to work in coordination with the Brotherhood of St Andrew. We would like to partner in that regard with all of you in developing youth program in parishes that will in fact not just be a place where youth come and gather and are in a sense entertained, but where we begin to share with them the responsibility of being members of the church and to mentor them in ways that are very important in their lives. And so know that will be a part of our life and ministry as we move forward. The other thing I need to share with you today is that besides the work of evangelism, I would like to suggest to all of you that you pray vigorously for the clergy of the church. I can tell you, after almost 30 years of ordained ministry now, that it's not as easy as it looks. And that although none of us are perfect, and that sometimes there's conflict and sometimes there are difficulties that arise, oftentimes, particularly those who get more involved in the life of the church, feel as if they have some sense of the way things ought to go, that rectors and vicars of parishes, those who are priests in charge, are working diligently on behalf of the life and ministry of our diocese, and they need your prayers, they need your support, they need your absolute faithful support of them in their ministry in parishes. One of the things that I always was able to cultivate as a parish priest was a group of people who I could go to, who I could say anything to, who I could challenge to challenge me, who were in a sense confidants who, if I changed my mind, they wouldn't be broadcast all over the parish. But they were people who I could trust to say, I'm thinking about doing such and such. What do you think? And I'll keep the colorful language out, but oftentimes they say, are you out of your mind? You can't do that. Sometimes I would do it anyway. And sometimes I would take their advice. But always I knew I had the support of men and some women in my parish as I go forward. I would like to ask you in these times that we face now to in fact be that support for the clergy of our diocese. They need our prayers, they need our support, they need the encouragement of people who they can count on unconditionally. They need you. They need your support. I am also grateful for the fact that so many people showed up here today. It is a testament to the ministry of the Brotherhood of St Andrew and for the dedication of all of you. And so I want you to know how grateful I am that you are all here on this Saturday morning.